What a second round, huh? It's just absolutely amazing. 4 series in the Stanley Cup Playoffs. Where should I begin? Well, let's start with, of course, Pittsburgh, Washington. As the old saying goes, birds have to fly, fish have to swim, and Ovechkin has to get eliminated in the second round. And that's exactly what happened yet again. The Penguins flat out dominated the Capitals after losing in overtime in Game 1 with TJ Oshie's hat trick in Game 1 of that series. Now the Metropolitan Division fans know what I and other Avs fans had to deal with him and the Blues. But I digress. Pittsburgh blazed ahead with 3 straight wins in games 2, 3, and 4. And all the while I was thinking, had they scored overtime, we wouldn't be seeing these extra games. But Washington tried to stay alive with a win in Game 5, but it was not to be. It was not to be. So the Penguins are off to the East Final. This is their first appearance since 2013, when they were swept. And I still can't believe this. They were swept by the Boston Bruins that year. And as for well, before I get on Ovechkin, Phil Kessel, who's done his share of scoring in this postseason, and especially in that series, he's in the conference finals for the first time. So Kessel got to the conference final before Ovechkin did. Oh man, Phil Ovechkin, where does he go from here? I can't help but think that with the way the Capitals went, President's Trophy nearly becoming NHL's equivalent of the Golden State Warriors as far as record. A lot of people thought they were going to break the 95-96 Red Wings record, 62 wins. That didn't happen, but they set franchise records in wins and points, but they still failed to get to the Final Four. And Ovechkin's been in the league same amount of time as Crosby. This is 11 years, but Crosby has been to the finals twice. Won a cup, and Ovechkin still hasn't been to the Final Four. So where does he go from here? Where does Alexander the Great, as people call him in DC, and probably some other NHL fans, he's damn good. Where does he go from here? Does he stay in the nation's capital, or does he do like LeBron James did back in 2010 and go for greener pastures? As the old saying goes, the grass could be greener the other side. If you feel the grass is greener, jump. Is he gonna jump? Question is, where is he gonna jump? I've heard possibilities have come to my mind. I've heard Boston, but they're going backwards. Chicago, oh God, I don't want him in our division. Ugh. The Blackhawks are dangerous enough as it is. I don't really want him in the Western Conference, period, because he could make the Kings dangerous. But where does Alex go from here now? 11 years, and he has not even played for the conference, let alone the cup. As good as he is, I have some sinking feeling. We'll probably find out. We won't find out, but I think he's going to stick around next year. After that, well, who knows? Enough about that. The West Series went 7 games. Both West Series went 7 games, and both Game 7s. Neither Game 7 was close. Oh boy, I can't. The Blues went out to Dallas and gave Dallas the Blues 6-1. I watched this game and I saw them score first. Okay, 1-0. Okay. But I saw 2 and 3 in the first period. I go, oh my goodness, what's going on here? And by the end of the second period, St. Louis was up 5-0, and I just stopped watching. I go, oh my God, that's it. This game is over. St. Louis is entering on the road and winning Game 7 on the road, blowing out Dallas. This and the following day, last night, You had another blowout. I think the Predators just gave up for some reason. 5-0. They knocked Rene around so much so they got frustrated and broke his stick on the post. So it's St. Louis and San Jose, two teams who in the most recent heyday of the NHL, the late 90s heading on to the 21st century, these were two teams that were always in the playoffs. Back in the old Western Conference with the Red Wings, the Stars, and the Avalanche, they were always those three teams were always there. St. Louis was always there. So was San Jose. Those five on a yearly basis made up 5 of the 8 teams in the 8 playoff teams of the Western Conference. The other 3 were variables. It could have been anybody: Minnesota, Edmonton, even Anaheim and Los Angeles. But St. Louis, especially San Jose. San Jose has only been around for 25 years. And remember, if I count as correct, they've only missed the playoffs 3 times. Most recently last season. But all those postseasons, they've only been. This is only their 4th appearance in the West Final. They have never won the conference. Their last West Final appearance, I think, was in 2010. I could be wrong, but I think it was 2010 when the Blackhawks beat them. And honestly, this could be the Sharks' best chance to get to the final. Maybe win it. Who knows? St. Louis, like I said, St. Louis is in that group too. But in the 20 plus years that they've been good, they've only been in the conference final once. That was in 2001, and they ran into that burgundy buzzsaw known as the Colorado Avalanche. And this could be their best chance too. Who knows? This is going to be a great West Final. That starts Sunday in St. Louis, and it's gonna be absolutely great. The East Final is going to be good. Pittsburgh is playing against Tampa. They play against Tampa, who made quick work of the Islanders. Islanders won game 1, but that was it. Tampa's in the East Final for the 2nd straight year. Last year, they beat the Rangers in a spectacular 7-game series. Went to MSG and shut out the Rangers. Was it 2-0 if I remember? And they went on to the Stanley Cup Final for only the 2nd time in their history, where the Blackhawks beat them. Tampa's looking to get back there. Are they going to get past Crosby? Here are my predictions for the East and West Final are simple. Pens in 6, Blues in 6. Both series are going to be captivating. I see a lot of overtime. There's only be a maximum of 14 games. I say it's going to be 12. Both series going 6. Half of those games going to overtime. I can see it. There was a lot of overtime in the Blues Stars series. Matter of fact, there was a lot of overtime in the 2nd round overall. So, but yeah. So that brief recap is my review of the 2nd round, the division finals. Division playoff play is over. It's all about the conference now. The conference finals, the Final Four. The next about close to 2 weeks. I think the latest date for the conference finals to end, I think, is May 28th. May 28th, which is a Saturday. 27th or 28th. 27th is a Friday, which means the Stanley Cup Final. The Stanley Cup Final could start on June 1st. The last few Stanley Cup Finals always start on Wednesday. Some previous ones start on Monday, but Monday is Memorial Day, and I can't see the final starting on Memorial Day. So the Cup Final should start on Wednesday, June 1st. And who's gonna play for the Cup? We'll know in a couple of weeks. But the East Final, the West Final, they should both be terrific series. Again, predictions: Pens in 6, Blues in 6. So with that, I say, please enjoy the Final Four, and until next time, fellow puckheads.